Hola, welcome again to UDP Online Bantaba. Today, Tuesday, the 7th of December 2021, is midnight 00:32 a.m. right now in the Gambia. UDP Online Bantaba broadcasting live from Gambia. Malton Trabak and Baljay Latul Molmialo right now joined. We started this edition, but I have to change my sitting position to make it actually bit better. So thank you for logging on again. I know it's quite good timing for the folks in the United States. Obviously, it's late for those of us in the Gambia and also in the UK and Europe. It's quite late for those in Europe. It's 01:33 a.m. right now, but there we go. Those who can watch it can watch it. So I will open the lines later on because being a programmer of Samanda, some people wanted to call in. I didn't use the computer. I used my phone at the time, so people couldn't call through the WhatsApp that we normally communicate. So Malton to Labake, so don't katakono straight on. The range of topics le malajam, but master la follow post-election Gambia. Kateo kontitale, iko IC chairman ko Adam Barole Winter. So UDP a contestation to the results. UDP is contesting that they are rejected. Kunung najele ko UDP leadership and Mama Kande and Esa Fall will be joint statement na safenun kabo ko election results so nyink rejected. But within 24 hours, nasa kibarol men soto iko Esa Fall ya la position of Falline. Fair enough. But this Gambia, nothing should surprise any of us. Nyimbang but I think, in my view, Esa made a big mistake. Before Yela signature Kela Koto, he should have done due diligence, consult his team before he applied his signature. But in Pia's on camera, he went to the party leader. He wasn't forced to go there. We know that Esa is a man he takes his own decision. He's a very intelligent person, highly educated. So I don't think he was driven by emotions. So he went there and equally put his signature. Then what we learned, I don't know how true that is, after he got pressure from his party supporters or colleagues, and then there was a U-turn, fair enough. I am going to take a bit more. UDP suñ defee U-turn but would have been like a brouhaha. While other people can do U-turn and it's cool and dandy with the Facebook Republic. But I'm not going to be here to belabor too much on that. So right now, situation of Bedaming, United Democratic Party election they rejected it, and GDC. Mama Kande spoke today and maintained his position that he is not accepting the election results. They have got evidence. That's what Mama Kande said. I've got the audio. And I think Sislaya played it. All right. Okay, Doba Fola could listen to this leak audio Barrow was saying about the rig election. Okay, I haven't got that election. What I can say, I don't have access to the evidence that the UDP leadership or GDC leadership have. But I can tell you that personally, this election was rigged from registration stage. I have said this on Bantaba many times, and I know some people say you are just making noise because you lost election. I didn't make any sense out of the number of people registered. And again, IEC created for the first time, as far as I know, giving the window of opportunity for people who lost their voters' cards to go and their cards are renewed. Only Allah knows what happened during that period. What I'm saying here is, but I have got information today that these people have prepared. Is something that they have already prepared to use on UDP. How did they know that they were going to win elections? Now, Barola Baro ya foleko abe lawyer daba busulundela about boindela about sendla retirement, and he was very, very explicit. Akafo campaign kono. Ibrahim Silla has said it to a lot of people that Mbute Ibrahim Silla ning faction sabato kono kabono nyomi. Just dara nyomi wallahi faction bel ken kebala man billah wallahi defna fola. Iko Ibrahim Silla be diam ko modole wokay ko he bari Ibrahim UDP support la ko he ta si me bute kala nyulla alfa warla. So, and we have seen some of their Poroch supporters on Facebook. The reason I call them Poroch, these are the new beasts of politics. When Jame was there, nobody had these people. But if you choose to be a loud mouth in Jamela time, in Adam Brostan, why were you not a loud mouth? Because people who choose not to be speaking Jamela time, they continue to be speaking. But these people, you more on Facebook like Bambalola, you more on Diam Bambarola. But when Jamesh time was there, we never had them. Not a single call on the radios. Fair enough. But we have heard from them, so something happened. That's my conviction. I've said it. Wallahi billah, wallahi molbe jenne. Even before I signed Adenyum Fokam, legal when I have said it to Fatsen Sabali, I have said it to Mr. Sise. We were in the vehicle. Ansar Sise is my witness. Ansar AB Sise, just a day before election. I don't know what these people have done, but I am sure they have done something, because the way Barrow is bragging, election will win. Something fishy, and I said it. Well, let's go to the polls. But in the man incumbent Roger, I can confident like the way Barrow was confident. I don't understand. UDP strongholds like Kian, even when Jame was there, Jame with all his money, with all the iron fist he ruled Gambia, Jame won Kian. But Barrow came and won some parts of Kenya, some parts of Jara, some parts of that. And you know what? When they declare the results, if UDP Barrow than the margin is small, and I said it to somebody that I was watching, I said, you know what? This is all premeditated. It's all pre-planned, right? When you borrow the UDP, the margin is always big. This doesn't make sense. So there cannot be rigging. In my view, this is not the view of the executive. This is intelligent analysis as member of the party on this platform. All right. Counting on this one, but the election was rigged well before. But so blatantly. Today I travel to Gambia. I was in the car and people were asking the same question. Something is not about this election. It doesn't make sense. what has gone wrong? Okay. Now UDP Jawolu Jele. If you guys are going to punish United Democratic for this, so be it. But we will say it as I see this as it is. What is happening in Gambia is tribalism to the highest degree. I feel sad. When I bring the freedom, I said it there, that Gambia election was on a tribal lines. So Morgan blamed even before I joined United Democratic Party. After the coalition, when I was doing civic education, I'll go back to the records. I said the election was because Jame won only in Phonis. UDP was meeting in traditional UDP strongholds, the coalition at the time on UDP. The parliamentary election went on tribal lines. The Fasala won in Sekunda. Mama Kande won in traditionally Fula dominated areas. But this election is a vote against the hate people have for United Democratic Party, because how many people have brandished UDP as a Mandinka party? UDP man Mandinka party today. Wallahi bimbe moto kono. The only thing, sorry, men ndada meeting dola monata. Ako ata restaurant auto. Ako hana sauce in fog na nyom dekapi. Nga ko bari wo nyanta record la lenu. Ngala voice moy because ni afu moli. Iba fola leko ibe kamole la kamole. Ben momu Gambia. So say momu Gambia, Jola momu Gambia, momu Gambia, Sahule momu Gambia, Gambia and South Nyong Boka together. But election B, in fact, I have seen them, they have started writing on Facebook, no, this is a vote against UDP, it's not a vote for Adam Abba. They say. So when we reach a stage where Dudu Ja waxam bi ñëw taxaw ñun bëgguñ baro munut waaye ñun bëgguñ UDP rule fi, fair enough. That shows how backward our mentalities are as a country. There's a heightened level of irresponsibility. It's sad, but UDP guys, no one should despair. In fact, today you should be stronger than you were yesterday. I'm here doing so. They thought, some of the MPP guys thought we will not be here after losing election. So-called declaration of Adam Barrow's victory. But here I am today. This morning I had a program. I'm here and UDP platforms are still running. That shows that we have resilience. That shows that we believe in what we believe in. Because other people would have by now said, oh, depend on Facebook, depend on platform, somebody have a program, somebody is UDP. All right. Somebody is insulting. Let me take that. Let me, sorry. Okay. Okay. If you come to Bantaba, it's not a force that you should come to UDP Online Bantaba. But we will not condone anybody insulting us. So this stupid nail spot hammer head, you're gone from this platform. Take your nonsense somewhere else. You cannot distract us. Within the press of the button, you'll be out of this. I'm monitoring every comment on the computer. Be rest assured. I'm speaking, but I'm monitoring the comments. If anybody insults here, even if you are UDP, insult Adam or anybody, our rule is the same. The rule will not change because we are responsible. It's not a force that you should come to and listen to us. You have won your elections, you said. Focus on developing the Gambia. Forget about us UDP. We are not your problem. All right. Okay. Yeah, somebody said he was replying to somebody, but I don't want people to use insults on Bantaba. Don't use insults. It's a violation of our principle. It doesn't matter whether the person is insulting Barrow's supporter. The rule is the same. I have to be very fair. We don't condone insults on Bantaba. So I'm sorry, the guy is gone. I apologize, so maybe we'll bring the person back. But after men follow all in Yintiko. If anyone to come here and beat Barrow, just reply in a dignified way. But please let's not insult here. So kay audio ki ñana dama ko rolo audio mba play la jamme to listen train but ye ñi nek ñim bam ko kam mina ya marudi la judi support sol la def personally for myself lafatan personal ya marole di la situation be ñami Gambia right now ala long ko men programme men na fanante Gambia lon the current of knowledge and in current of the program will terminate. Fingers crossed the light is on. So I just want to forewarn you guys. Later on the program will light come at you because Jang, there is no guarantee 24 hours electricity supply like we enjoy in the UK and Europe and America. Jang is always going on and off. Geo form is a wood that you go geo pump hours. But this is the suffering that these people have chosen to live on. Lord Dabo wanted his team would have come and tried to transform Gambia into a capable state. 5 years old, youth empowerment, but Nimulia prefer to suffer, to vote for a corrupt leader, to vote for a divisive leader, to vote for a tribalistic leader, a person who couldn't guarantee social cohesion. A person may under his watch, Gambians will be united. I am going to repeat this here. Adam Barrow cannot unite Gambians. I saw it on his wall that he is going to unite us. He cannot. Because we don't remember UDP diaspora, we don't need Adam Barrow and attack. Because I'm told Nene, I'm told Doya, campaign we will reject any branch from Adam Barrow. Let me make that clear. We don't need him. He doesn't need us. Let him find his way. We find his way. And I am not going to respect him. President Olom, the court system and the whatever confirms that he should carry on more respect. But in Adam Barrow, it's not my cup of tea. We cannot unite with Adam Barrow. Adam Barrow cannot unite Gambia. Gambia will remain disunited until another president comes who will be more mature and then be a good role model for us. Adama has already spoiled this country. Adama has already disunited Gambia. Nafikol maybe Facebook if they see today election is over, let's move on. Where were you when Adama was insulting us? Where you when Bademo was insulting us? Did you connect it? No, you did not. Today election is over. The hypocrites are going on their timeline. What do you want? Election is on, move on. Hey, somebody insulted you. Adama carried out one of the most nasty things in the political history of this country. Belittling today, Adama borrowed 2 tear gas in the house directly. Adama Jame has never done that. Probably I are clear on April 16th, yes. But today, just because UDP supporters always gather, I don't want to thank you, Kerfatu. When has it become a crime for UDP supporters to gather at their party leaders' residence? UDP supporters have been gathering there, and they have to use the Kairaba Avenue Street. But Adam is trying to use Wallahi Sembo man Adama Barrow Bulu. Ndere Gambia janne sa entende. Nde luwa tinyala. Na kumo fola na civic right mo fola le. Nde luwa tinyala ando mo encourage pour le luwa tinyala. Mbe drive kam takang NPP mo kan na moto tay ka bundan when they are celebrating like happy heroes. And I said the only thing I did not do was to video that chain. But the party is a fero ko kunu mirabe ba pata fingo ka NPP support so kal to ba. Ndefo ni drive mo mbita kam. Akabe funti la kala akabe dole fred lan ka do ko ngata. So NPP supporters can come out and provoke people. Why can't they go to the Independence Stadium like they went yesterday in the mini stadium in Banjul? Who went after them there? UDP momentaji. UDP moli right to the Katila party leader ya. Party leader man can there. People always go there every day. Mol kata party leader ya. But near yellow t-shirt be paralia mole muta. A UDP member. He called the only crime he committed. He called election bantale man UDP t-shirt. That is garbage. And I urge the United Democratic Party leadership to come out with a statement and condemn that. Because there is no law in this country which says that after election, imagine a party like NPP, barola t-shirt but nothing is happening to them just because they are supporting the president. So Gambia, nibe president support can, you can do whatever you want, but nibe oppositional support can, then the police will harass you. IGP Sanyang, ihakilotu. IGP Sanyang hakilotu. Wallahi ni ana baroti da kaburu kele. Nyim palaso me alon ko alka use. Albe tilimbali adil hadama de wala injustice albakela. Wallahi alabal kitindila. Yalla dina len ate. So NPP am right di gëna ci di wone send happiness. I'm not right security party leader. They want dissatisfaction. We have seen hypocrites on social media. I'm not going to call their names out. They don't call my name out. But if anybody called my name out, I will call your name out. We have seen hypocritical platforms. They love Gambia more than us. That's why I blocked some of these ladies. They went on their timelines, stupidly accusing UDP. Are you telling me that you love peace and tranquility of this country more than why Laosin came out. Ayala supporters will say what is more peaceful than that? Did he call people to come out in the streets? He could have done it, but he's not the type of leader. You did people in the phone. Some of them are not happy. No. Alinga luano. Alinga nanyatun kolnoma. That party this evening. I had to calm down one very angry supporter. Even when NPP mo bifuta billah wallahi me UDP la mankay biro. Ndani modo le sit lotam bero ka ngamul push ngoyko ni moto le tambila alkana traffico block. What man playing for because of Nemole Diad. We control our people. We told them to go to the bureau. Ngo traffic or motor nibe tambila. They should not block it because that will be unlawful. No supporter have a right to block traffic, and they complied in the back. But NPP in Kolgamaneke, ni suna UD bureau la. Ikamanefo, ikamol provo. You know what? If you want to celebrate your so-called victory, go to the Independence Stadium, go to Bozone, converge there, ale kantamo kosiji, ale jaliba kuyate komandiji, ale victory celebration ke, and life move on. Life goes on. Nyine nyanta kala banko kande. Bari Sere Kunda Marshauto, Faji Kunda. Yesterday they blocked. I was going to Tunko Marina's house. Mita Tumbo. Only Silomenka don't tabokodo. Billah wallahi talai. NPP Muli JB block. Ni UDP in Koleate. IGP Sanya would have sent tear gas there. So you the hypocrites on Facebook who are trying to blame UDP, can you zip it up? Stop the hate. Stop the cherry picking. Banko Buka develop no on cherry picking. That's why internal benna. If the Ning Banko can mobile Kanyanta jam, Ntolbemo Banko Dingoleki. NPP rights to like a funti to celebrate. I have no qualms about that. They have right to wear barrel t-shirt. But UDP people also have the same right to UDP t-shirt. But this guy is even from the diaspora. Ninata Tolale. I told Kiba Sabalela. ako para muta ayal alta para ka dun ko kona kay ko ngamke akay ko mane te kan yin t-shirt dum fe malon ko campaign o tambitale akaka when has that become a crime for me to wear UDP la t-shirt? This is what happened. Nibe provoke so today we have use standardness. I have video here. The tear gas, Aliyam the government promotion like journalist. All of them, yeah, admit hospital. Akala Peter Tinya, because the only thing that they thought it will go you people like community. Purum la daboya. Go Gambia alinga peace and tranquility maintained. Nka menje in normal in democracies. Ni celebration oketa. Ika dula kilta yaya jamme akatano makati square ala victory celebration oketa. Ye donde ye la kolbe keji more ga. Why can't NPP do this? Why should NPP be celebrating freely just because they are supporting Barrow? So you can do whatever you want. Nika pro support. Mansata mankesino mansatinak. Allah day will come. Today you are celebrating. Today you are laughing. Wallahi, a day will come. You will regret your actions. Ntalaga nyufali. Alinga hakilo to nyimban control bele kanyanta. Al kale karto fa UDP na because alman la fi UDP la. Al kwale karto fa nyola iko because lo iko man la man ko yet jan dominate. Ba dem wala afore akonyale karto fa man din ko di ni shido lu bebe bayile. So a lot of people voted on tribal lines. But who cares? At all, the abject poverty in this country, the lack of basic necessities like water, at all about feel. Not those of us from the diaspora. Yes, I can say that. We will go back, inshallah. We will continue to have access to clean drinking water. We'll have access to electricity 24 hours. We'll have access to internet. We'll have access to eating balanced diet, right? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Poverty membe nyim banko kam. Sila kurungol membe nyim banko kam. Marse halakiringol membe nyim banko kam. Gambia marse tije me alonga correct. Because I'm here. I have witnessed Brikama market is very terrible. Sometimes I wonder mulkan duga kenu Brikama marse to nyadi. This is the misery that they want to live in. They choose to live in it. You make your bed, lie down on your bed and sleep well. But in Tolu diaspora fanang, we will no longer be, life is not going to be continuous the same. Being a model ya ko moya dani credit cola kai got ataita adama boroya is credit cola. Go thank you very much. Abe amaribe England na ko model kai go credit ko kina na funo da kai ko ta adama ya is credit cola. That's the way. Momo ya dani ala faita adama ya am credit cola. You chose to vote for Barrow despite the economic hardship of this country. So let Adam solve your problem. Leave us diasporans alone. Leave our life. Because Adam, we are nobodies. And now the idiots are telling us that we should, you know what I mean? The idiots are telling us that we should, okay, Amadou Sila, you will be gone. All right, I block you. I have zero tolerance on anybody. Nobody should bring my family here. This is a political party platform. If you comment about, say who my family is or whatever, I'll block you. All right. I don't talk about your family. So just. Modu Jata, I'm watching your comments. You're crossing the line. Very soon I'll block you on this platform. Behave yourself. Behave yourself and behave well. It's not a must that you have to come to this platform. All right. So that is the thing. Adama insulted us. I kumanori ngol for you fair enough. Ntede Adama lo kumumante dimi. Ntebe balukan ntarola. Ntemantra balukan sunyare fenna. Adama be balukan sunyare fengol lela nala mo. All right. Okay. So ndolle fisayata molu timeyalongo ika mansa kunda la fengol leta ika fengol ta. Okay, you know what I will do now? If anybody use insult word, I will delete the comment. I will not block you because some people are saying they are not referring to me. But please, let nobody use F word on this platform here. All right, you can go to your personal timeline and use that. I have deleted somebody made F word use. I have deleted the comment. I haven't blocked the individual because man like the person wasn't referring to you, so but I blocked already. I thought the person was referring to me. I'm sorry because y'all on computer and is a reply to somebody. The comments just come. Sorry, I have to be. Today I am a bit intolerant because I'm over the I've crossed that line. Gambia la ko fon le ka mulu pasi. Gambia la ko le fon ka mulu dibi. Gambia ma ko fon man dia. Ye nyine kenu 1994 we saw the writing on the wall. Ngoy ko yaaya jammi manke moti menyanta nyi banko sambala. Gambia no le nyaka si mol. Opportunity tol ba noma. Ay ba cool ke kam. Iba ya jame wala ko wajabina fo ya jame became uncontrollable. What happened? Yaya Jame went after them. That's the time they came and joined the struggle. When they became victims, they joined the struggle. The same thing is going to happen with Bao. All right? So, police olu manyanna mo harasla. Police olu all telling UDP and NPP GDC supporters, you are there for the Gambia. But yalong Gambia police olu la police ko the IGP. Itolo president mo ko kene rek ikabula wala no. Sembo mantar Adama Barrow bulu. Sembo mu karafa fengoleti. Ibu kalon ko sembo mu karafa fengoleti fonu lugume de jita president yala. Abe power may use can be 22 years ya jame kata sira la state house aka order D IGP la army commander rek e ka carry out. Ya jame ka order D jongolal la kata ka molfa. Is ya jame able to give order today to anybody in Equatorial Guinea? Wala na hadama di hakilo today. Bi Adama Barrow ko sembo batella ka paral kilo ya dabala ko rakon ka UDP musol ta ka na video so jabe musol lipala. That's unlawful. This was what was said at the TRRC. TRRC went against this. Military have no right. You have right if you arrest somebody, you think the person committed a crime. Ika samba mintole ya samba ya samba ya evidence so to ko ya charge le. Yes, but paramilitary so muso ke ibe muso moleska. The Nafi hide on Facebook, they did not condemn that. Instead, they are blaming UDP. Muso dole be Europe nta to fola. Ngame garara la platform otole abe UDP disrespect kam. That's unfair. Lawyer Usono Dabo ma fo moy ko moy riots kejam. In fact, Lawyer Dabo said, you guys should go home and be quiet. That's what he said. So how are you blaming UDP for that? Police all right to come. This is what every Gambian should go on their timeline and condemn the Gambian police. But you know why they will not condemn it? Because Akeka UDP ding all that. They are doing it today. They're all quiet on Facebook. They all on Facebook auto. I have lost respect for them. All right. And you know what? Carry on with your hypocrisy. The truth will prevail. Barola police ko akabe UDP no. Ako bi aka symbol use because at the end symbol ba telebul. Symbol bo karafa feneti way. Ngani fo Yaya Jammeh ne mbafala Adama Barrow. Hadama dingo symbol mantra hadama dingo bulu. Wala na tubabol ka use le ko power vested in you. It is vested. A day will come, Adama Barrow. Even if it's 15 or 20 years or whatever, give yourself 30 years. Because Ndala supporters already, Barrow will be president for 30 years. Let him be president for 100 years. And they say who said, I care less. Let Barrow be for 200 years. They say who said, I care less. Let me repeat that here. But even if he is there for 500 years, a day will come when Barrow will be held to account for everything that he did. Masatalla Koronto. Itare la kaburo kono ikile nebe tarlaje ita fala ko mo president wolati wotomo IGP ta suti halela imanyan na police lu bulale ka Gambia musolu lepp. This is every 1 million Gambian should come out and condemn this garbage. Amanyan na kela. All right, bari muno issuti na Africa yele bota ni Facebook auto tribalism la be ni Facebook auto. Today these people will not. I saw only one Doi supporter and number 10 to la wala baki. Wala na friend Suleiman Bokar ba member London na boka beng. Bari ngaja la safala timeline auto be police will condemn come for using tear gas. Lo da bala korda kono. Ni moy ku ken do ken ba acknowledge la hanatra ni disagreement so. Bari nga Suleiman Bokar ba jele ay Facebook safero ke akko police will man sembo so ka tear gas do supporter le mati amantra yu ananinte boka beng. Nga we visit iva book comment nyoya na nyo taple. All right, boka beng. All right, but being a suffer timeline auto, a police they have no right. The menke was unlawful. Kadula ada bola kora kono katia gas of. But in now Facebook now people they are trying to blame UDP. Why they didn't condemn the police for that? No police will condemn. Gambia hypocrisy be there for bari. Gambia do you muna neka ben so fekene dengana tanonto dengana bunch on people. You know what? You guys have grudge and hate for United Democratic Party. Some people used to tell me this. I'm a living witness to this. When I was on freedom, I was using civic education. I was using MJI. Some of them thought I was a wall-off. But when they realized that they cut me off because I joined UDP. Lot of guys joined UDP. And at UDP do party Gambia. So this is what they have a problem, some of them. So when they will not see the wrongs of Adama Barrow, but they will try to even cook up things against UDP. What the government did today was wrong. But what they are saying, UDP should accept the results. UDP should accept the results and move on. When has it become a crime for people to reject election results? How many opposition leaders have rejected election results? It is the right of political parties to accept, reject, or turn around and say, you know what? Sisla baraka, sisla kafu. It is intellectual freedom. Some people just tapped me, bring out join the United Democratic Party. Some people were very close to me. They said, we like you, we do this. But immediately people left me. Why? Why? What has UDP done to you people? You know what? If you want, don't even vote for UDP government in this country. Lawyer Dabo has lived a dignified life. More for NPP Ngoli. Today, Lawyer Dabo a legacy. Nobody can taint it. Lawyer Dabo has helped the needy people of this country more than the people that are criticizing him. He stood in the courtroom and defended people that didn't have money. He gave them pro bono. Lawyer Dabo manta a patio form, more letter to Lawyer Dabo in 1996. Bring Gambia Koleari. But because of Hasidia, Damabantli, Buguma Kineka president, they prefer to vote for an incompetent, corrupt Mome Alongo Munut Yubu. I said it in the morning during my show. I'm going to repeat it here. Why Gambian senior bunch and deka som. Ohuma nyip. Adama Barrow do neka even a mayor. Then go vote al mayor, député in Senegal. Senegal be neka fi. Ak jangam fu tolo. Malen ko wax. All right. Adama Barrow Senegalais didn't go elect as even an MP. Why Gambia? We don't care. That's why we voted for Jammeh. Jammeh was an O-level product from Gambia High School, from the military barracks at Ratatoyambi. But Gambians, because we always settle for mediocrity. Look at why Senegal is moving forward. Because Senegalese then values and deka. Kunko jital dafa neka ko xamne jangana muna yore rewmi amna ham-hambi. While ñun, because of our dislike for each other on tribal lines, we will even prefer to put somebody whose intellect is very low in the position. Yes, Dabo will not be president. Bibi Dabo will not be president. Honorable Halifa Sallah will not be president. Look at the caliber of all these candidates. They all edge Adama Barrow. SFL got 2% of the votes. Is it 1%? SFL? With all the qualification that SFL has got, with all his exposure, you compare SFL to Adama Barrow, that shows Gambia. That shows the type of country we live in. And we expect to progress. Now expect to move forward. No, we will not progress, Gambia. No, but nothing buffer. Khalifa Saleh has been looking for presidency deep in 19 ho. He cannot get it. Right? So Jammeh became president from the military barracks, and then what happened? Oh, we don't want old power. They left Jammeh there. Right? Even though Jammeh is street smart, Jammeh is million times street smarter than Adama Barrow. All right? But the reason I'm bringing this perspective, Senegal ñoom seen jiit yi dañ leen dee xool sega ko kii am na xam-xam bi mun na yore réew mi ñu jox ko dëkk bi. That's why soo demee Senegal nga foog ni yaa ngi Paris. Gambians, when they go to Dakar, they don't believe that they're in Senegal. That's why today Senegal, if you go, they have 2 modern airports. Each of their airports, you cannot compare to Gambia. When flight lands in Blaise Diagne International Airport, you look at the airport and come to Sunu, this touched so-called international airport, building yep mungi crack. Dega time over land Gambia. But this is what Gambians have chosen. Go to Accra. But you know the problem is, most of these people are here among exposure. But there are people in UK who are supporting Adama Barrow. There are people in the US supporting Adama Barrow. And they saw that we want to strike excellence. You said you don't want Lawyer Tabo. Why didn't you vote for Honorable Khalifa Saleh? They will not tell you why. I have said it here. I said, if you don't want UDP, you say you don't want to vote for UDP, vote for SFL. Vote for Honorable Khalifa Saleh, even though I'm not part of the same party with them. All right? So, this is... Okay, let me try to say this. Okay? So, this is the issue. Gambia, Senegal, and you see somebody said, don't compare Gambia and Senegal. Okay, tell me one country that I should compare Gambia. Because when I compare Gambia and UK, so Nimang Gambia and Senegal compare, they are our neighbors. We got independence when? In 1965. Senegal got their independence in 1960. And I think it's 60. I stand to be corrected. And Senegal is a new book. So if Senegal is progressing, and Senegal has been electing leaders with high intellect, why is Gambia always electing low intellect presidents? Because of because of Yefi het they son. And we sit down here and say Gambia did not them. They not made it. Gambia promote them. This government that you have quote unquote re-elected, what have they done in the first 5 years? I'm here. I used to broadcast from London. And I want to say, who said, right now I'm here. I have seen abject poverty in this country. No good roads here. OIC roads. You collected over $100 billion in revenue. $100 billion in revenue. Masakunda collect. Billion came in the past 5 years. No single feeder road constructed in the Greater Banjul area. Let them prove me wrong. No single feeder road constructed. Traffic lights traffic light traffic lights here. Traffic light it's not functional. This government could not even replace it. You know why? Because they are busy developing personal development, building nice houses, like Adama Barrow built himself a nice house. But you know what? Adama Manke told it. Vote for him. Let him be president for 100 years. You think say Hussein Lee is bothered? You think say Hussein Lee will be affected? Inshallah, I'm going back home. Yes, I have a second home. All right, I reside in the UK. Most people in the diaspora will be going back home. They will go back to their normal lives. We are going to use train tracks to travel. We're using motorways, highly first-class roads. Nga moto borin di wolle kan. Moto nabe bor la fay bukala noise moy. Ndolde tar la ñin poto silolu kan, ñin dinka wol membe farin bango kan. You are the guys who are going to live in it. If you choose that, go ahead and do it. Just because you dislike Lawyer Dabo. Lawyer Dabo is driving a first-class car. Lawyer Dabo be duna moto kono. Wona dunda dinko kono fa ata fenkela. So what we are going to do is, the reason I'm coming here, you stop your blame on United Democratic Party. Stop your hypocrisy and blaming United Democratic Party. Today what happened, police only make it's wrong. Police only manjana kiaga so kala Lawyer Dabo la kotako. Imam fenke. Police only moto merely wearing UDP t-shirt, is that a crime? Come and fat to remember Kerfato and Memphani Nima Kamara and Nima Kamara Fatu Kerfato. Thank you. Thank you for speaking truth to power. This is what we need. But Model BJ, everything they want to break the United Democratic Party. Why do you hate UDP? Tell me one good reason. UDP le barara nyimbango. And they cannot tell you the reason. And I'm all over Facebook, they are celebrating Balo's victory. Iko ka molla nyawal, ale molu nyawali. Alafo wi baro, na le wolta somanda alkata la Facebook ala fo wi baro. As if I care. Ndema care. Ala safa la Facebook wi baro. You have voted for more corruption. Because corruption be wala nyimbango wan. Ato lebe batala. Nyimbango kabra started, no single person has been prosecuted. Fertilizer scandal keta janni. But ko monekeda. In the words of Duduja, wow, ñun buguñ baro sax munut. Why buguñ nguru UDP talk? They said. And it showed in the elections. Right? That's what it happened. You look at Halifa Sallah, you said you like Halifa Sallah. Halifa Sallah, gom nañ ko. Halifa Sallah, mun na liggéey bi. Halifa Sallah is an honest person. How many percent of the votes does Halifa Sallah get? 3.8%. Bizarre. The man who has been looking for presidency from 1987, I think 19, only managed to get 3.8%. Adama Barrow Mohammed Murut Liggéey. In fact, he's dishonest. Today, what digger? He has said so many misleading things. He's a betrayer. He betrayed your country. He threw the draft constitution, 116 million dollars. You so-called, reportedly, I don't know how true that is, they gave him 53%. Halifa Sallah, of all people, got 3.8%. Subhanallah. Kabri 1987, Halifa Sallah Monsi told me, and a lot of people on Facebook said, we believe in Halifa Sallah. We believe in Halifa Sallah. It's all fake. So they said, you know why? If we vote for Halifa Sallah, if we vote for Hisafal, we help it. And he says, I'm a Banjul. I am not Banjul, mom. I don't like to talk about Banjul. Banjulians, not all, because what nehut. Some. But it is unfortunate that the capital city of the country will always support the president. It is incomprehensible. It is unbelievable. Gambia regularly just leave. They supported Jawara. They voted for Jawara for 30 years. Jawara musuta dano Banjul. Leading and go walk the Wahatiko. You are supposed to be more conscious than people from living in Kiang and Badimo. Because so them in Dekabuneka, capital city, Nineka Fufu, no they gonna ham. But Gambia mom no is the opposite. Yaya Jammeh came for 22 years. They kept voting for Yaya Jammeh. Or 21 years, or whatever, 16 years. Then the tail end when the coalition happened, that's the time that Yaya Jammeh must lose election in Banjul. When he was killing our people. Munge race unity. Nyep ñu ko gis waye ñom ñu ngi topa sen poche. Waye ñu mom fu toy ñu tak. Waye war ngeen a wéci sen style de. War ngeen a vote for Gambia. War ngeen a xol sen bop. Yen kenn bëgg leen dekk ci taranga. You got to have principles. You got to have values. It is sad. They always support head of states. Why? What is the reason? The head of state, if Lawyer Dabo has one, they would be voting for Lawyer Dabo. So that's why, man, I don't even look at their vote pattern, because I know I told some people that they will vote for Barrow. There are people that I said Banjul, they will vote for Barrow. I predicted it on Bantaba. I said Banjul will go to Barrow even before the results are out, because I knew, because this is it. So, but the reason I came here, man, you get this narrative. Man, I had a disagreement with Madi Jobate. Madi is entitled to his opinion, but I'm entitled to mine as well. Madi said, well, UDP should not come out and NPP should celebrate victory. I said, Madi, what right does NPP have to celebrate? We don't have right to go to our party leader's house. When has that become a crime? And yes, they should not be on the street. But to go to Lawyer Dabo's house, you have to go to the Kairaba Avenue. Are you going to fly with a plane to go to Lawyer Dabo's house? So now, if you were near UDP, Tisaro Dundro is a crime. Gambia police, Alelua Norma, Aliamenke Musola is unlawful. You get a TRRC. So what is the purpose of the TRRC report that Barrow is going to preside over and put a white paper on? When your own police have started acting exactly the same in the way Jamela police will come, near Momo they arrest. Imanyana ka lipa. Luama sembo di la mari lipa. Fona fani balanta ka arrest. All right. So, hey, badu jambuma disturb. Lumala wax su fekkene daf la nahari. Lolu suma yon damal nga sani sa bopa si geeg bi. I have said it, I will repeat here. I didn't blame all Banjulians. I said people who are listening to me, I'm going to twist what he need. I said some. Man, I'm very careful. I'm very responsible. Don't you feel like that twist my word? There are some people in Banjul, very decent people, who are not part of this nonsense. Yosa Masiana Faneka. Man, Banjul has never, incumbents have always been winning Banjul. Telulu Degala. Yaya Jame has always been winning elections there. Jawara has always been winning. Legi Adam Baro Am. Lulu Dinako Wahbe Wahatiko. Kiang has not been voting for Jame. And these are people in urban, rural area. So they may you travel the world around the capital city, so they may Dakar. Normally they vote against the incumbents. Dakar. Because they always conscious. This is what I'm saying. I will repeat that. Lee is not the first time I said this. I said this on Freedom when I was doing civic education. I say, I don't know why Banjul always vote for. In fact, there was somebody a friend of mine who's from Banjul, and said, a friend of mine from Banjul said it. I didn't say it. He said it. Right? There was one guy from Sweden who even said, when you tell Lawyer Dabo, then guy them should call me. The late Pandari said it on Freedom. And that is not a problem. But I'm saying it here, you are taking it personal. I will repeat it here. If you don't want to hear it, get lost. In this country right now, when you think people take it personal, all right? Just because you are from Banjul, I have got families from Banjul. I used to live in Banjul when I was doing my O-levels. Banjul is capital city for all of us. You don't own Banjul. Banjul is our capital city. The right you have, that's the right I have. All right? Okay? So that is what I'm saying. You don't contextualize this. What I'm saying is, why they always vote for leaders? Can you explain that? Why do they always vote for leaders? When will they get up the wake-up call? Because you always want to go with Funer. That's not this world. Have principles, have values. All right? So that's what I'm saying. Let me move on. So IGP Sanyang, yemenke molia document le. Moli cross le baratul mo bulu kono molleti president wol membiji alka wol le saf alalon ko president ala wato be bannale wallahi mola mansayati wara la foke ke firaun ñom mansa ke onana te sotola firaun ñon ñaton ko te sotola momi yalon ko tilitan nani abukata kene to tato mansa tala yo da madi atella de bal bere mansa to la pareta kama Anabila Musa ala la mansa yaw ala la hakilotu albe men ke ka UDP di wala la stop aman nyang ate kela ndebe advisement di la UDP dinkana mo provoke let's be law abiding. I'm going to say that here. UDP dingolumbali yamarla. Party leader ko mukana luwa tinya banko kang. In fact, nying kata constantly kata si party leader ya ante dama alta political bureau to ale CJ. Party leader needs a break. Ngalong ko molnya tala dia ni kata check, but kata je in last kira ngata bureau to. Alsida no manjay bureau le, nimle bureau kamita bureau lu monna bureau leti, mole rise to kati la political bureau to, o manke luwa tinyati. But police ala lonko bi UDP oppositional alko kili bukatu malala dunia mu yelema wal de ngamol may ko UDP nana te man se ala nyen banko kan. All right, okay, all right. So ñu nom problème oti ali nga try nga call fe kolu tangi support nga call tangi magnify ya dole ja konte be fani ala ka te be banjole e ka vote Halifa Sallah. Allahu Akbar. Yaya Jammeh has been winning in Banjul continuously. I have got the results here. Yaya Jammeh has been winning, even when he was killing people. Now Barrow has won. Why didn't Halifa Sallah win in Banjul now? M is gay. Okay. Doregan Kolkam, I am going to reject calls right now. I am not taking calls right now. I will take calls maybe so Kudola right now. I will take calls maybe in 10 minutes. Let me make my points here. So, Munong issue ti wala nyintiko. Gambia belongs to all of us. So, UDP Nkolu, alinga law abiding, mokana luatinya na party leader jine foy. Wallahi Gambia non leka boy lawyer da bokam. Ika boy ni keba kanne. This man came and spoke to his supporters. But that did not reflect on their timeline. Nga muso na fi ko lu jëlé tata na social media. Iko ka UDP level. Yana muna wax lo xamne du diga. Where were you when Lawyer Dabo advised his supporters to be law abiding? I saw that even yesterday. Momodu Aliunjai even praising Lawyer Dabo, saying it's good Lawyer Dabo is telling his people not to break the law, but they will not acknowledge the good words that Lawyer Dabo said. Today, bang, they are all over their face. Camera more than chafarata. Wala na pata PJ funtira ye jabi, ntenge jabi. Molbe jabi kan Facebook auto. Iko ha UDP nyim problem membe police le, man police will blame de. Ika UDP le blame. Subhanallah. Back. All right. Yes, you said you started wiping APRC in 2013. When did Jammeh come to power? Jammeh came to power in 1994. All right. Okay. So that's a long time. Okay. So alangan hakilot. So mokana nying try ye cook. Okay. Alinga try nga kulta nge compare. Badojan, this is going to be my final response to you because you're going to distract me. Open your ears widely and listen to what I'm saying. You cannot distract this program. I will refuse that. You are saying whether Jammeh, did I say Jammeh was winning only in Banjul? I never said that. Because you are the book teach some nopabi. Who will some nopabi na deglu mukba. All right. Jammeh was winning across the country, but Jammeh was constantly losing in Kia. And Bakau, he used to lose there as well. Right? What I'm saying, Jawara was constantly winning in Banjul. Listen to me. Jammeh was winning until 2013, according to this gentleman. Barrow is winning. So this the commonality here is it is the only region that has been constantly voting for the incumbents. Tell me one region that has always been doing that. And then you can prove my hypothesis wrong. Tell me one other place. Because Jammeh has been losing in Badibus. I can lose there. Jawara losing in Badibus. Sheriff Dibaleka win. Sheriff Diba more than win in Badibu. Even Jawara was an incumbent. Jawara was always winning in Banjul continuously throughout his 30 years period. Jawara was losing in Bakau. Badu Jang, Emal Sabop. Jawara done lose in Bakau. They lose in Badibu. Name me one incumbent Mohammed Banjulians voted will not be. Name me one to prove my hypothesis is wrong. Bam president Mohammed, you know, president Mimo, Banjulians got reject. Hamga, so then Bugan you defend, you're going to defend lies. All right, you may not like what I'm saying, but it's a fact. They always vote for incumbents. But that doesn't mean that there are not people in Banjul. And I said some, because there are people in Banjul who have always been opposing leaders, individuals who have been opposing leaders. I'm talking about the region as itself. Just like Bakau has always been opposing Jawara. That even brought the name Dembo by force. PPP used to win everywhere. Do not win Bakau. So don't distract me. All right? So let's move on. So after mem fola wala nyintiko, ale nga try ndol UDP ngolu na menu nyame nga continue. We are not relenting. We are not giving up. We will re-strategize and iko UDP na nata nyimbanko marala. Ibe wala fokan sign. And some people are trying iba fokan ko la dabo saya send a permanent retirement. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. But in tolu UDP nkolu, lafta ya moro mindila because saibe parering kamale, iko Adama Barrow tiagas damale sang purposely for UDP. Be more any information on them now. All right. So, you know problem out. So you go IT agas as if you alone go it will be election of win. So you go in tiagas so after use the UDP colleague. You know, alinga hakilotu. Albert tiagas so men fayka UDP kan Adama Barrow. Hakilotu. Adama Barrow nga Alpha Condé jajane sembo bala. Alpha Condé. Guinea la Alpha Condé. Ay election jelle with Guinea. Ite fongo tata Alpha Condé yale. Today is Alpha Condé powerful in Guinea? No. A word for the wise is enough. Hakilo to back. Alpha Condé fa nyine kala opposition lu mutake torture. Ko tilimbali yake. Alpha Condé rule with iron fist. Today where is Alpha Condé? Where is Blessed Compaoré? Afane nyine ke Burkina Faso. Alala hakilo tunal be mansayala. Jawara amakutale asakuta ay bunya shoto because among Gambianol mutaka tilimbali yake Gambianol. The founding father of this country, the first president of this country. Ay mol bunya, ay mol horoma, ay mol lanyanto dila, walatina amakutale asakuta. But momo ko be boila mulukang. Look at one person Kafako Condé was a dictator. Police beating a woman is not a hallmark of dictatorship. Today you saw the video police olka musolu mota UDP mo womanya nakala ni police mo mota den la wara jomo station bi yesamba station. If they have evidence that you broke the law, they charge you, take you to the court, and the judge takes action. This is what happened in democracies. In America, this is why when Americans do police brutality, people go after them. In the UK, police they come, talk to you, they take your details, they will put you in the car, take you to the station. If they have an evidence, if they want to arrange you before the judge, will do it. Why would the police start beating? You guys saw the video, right? Well, I'm Adam Barrow advice. Adam, stop the police malhandling a women and men, particularly the women. It is shameful. This is what SFL said time and time again at the TRRC. It's unlawful. He told the police that even if IGP gives you that order, you should not carry it out, but it's falling on deaf ears. Paramilitary alal hakilotu. Alika nying musol men lipateng al nibe bota nyim bankoka. Nalia mina ko mome luatina. Sembo ba atol ko sembo bal telebul. Ala mari dundi moto kono. Ala mari dundi moto kono. Alia samba. Ali adun station kono, ali geo fongo diala. In the Western world, near samba station to fongo, they will ask whether you want a cup of tea, you want water. Wala nang ko civilized world. But Africa long, ni police le mute, kamote le lipa. In fact, is a mari fan or before a station auto. Is this what we want for our country? For nyante kala Inspector IGP Sanyang, ite ko ite ye luwale karang. Ni order di la paral la nale mo momuda. Ala dunda la troko kono mo kana batino ta ka mo lipa. Ala samba station auto. Alia offer cup of tea la. Alia gio diala nal man tea fon so al gio diala. Alia mari moto very comfortable. Alia la details all ta. Alia fay ko dalilom na ngemota. I am giving you lecture, free lecture here. This is what civilization is all about, Inspect IGP Sanyang. It is embarrassing for your police to behave in this brutal manner. They are behaving like animals. Ale hadama dingol bunya. Ale banku dingol bunya. Police olu ning banku dingol manke jawolti. Ale kana song nyaton kolia la blackiro dipindi. Tubabul mel yalan kon tolu manke ji lansa roti manke ji indignity Gambia ko go mafoko isolated incident ko je police ka brutality ke in the Western world but naketa fanan molke condemn le. The MPs will come out and condemn them, the lawmakers will condemn them, but in Gambia here police ka brutality ke le, they go scot free. It's wrong. Naliaje ko UDP molme atol ko UDP mo luwale tinya ala samba station auto. But today, what happened today? It should be condemned by every 1 million citizen. I know some people will not condemn it on Facebook because it is directed at UDP members. For nyanta kalaba. Samanaka da GDC mola albe day la leba. Ali ni sifa bula. Al kana mulu lipanin batina. Ali muta nalia mira ko luwale tinya. Almar rights to katiaga so fay loya dabala korda kono. It's wrong. It's embarrassing. Amanya nakela. Be ni mol reactor alko ha nyunumu, they are violent people. Wala na police will be more provoker. I saw a lot of NPP supporters in the street Okan. Just now nobody you celebrate. Police will not touch them because they're above the law. Because you wear Barrow's t-shirt, no police there to touch you. Is this what should happen in our country? Police, NPP supporters will be hitting people's cars. Near UDP, you lie about a moto bale canal, you timpa. Because you know what? Because you don't do jot. Because you see time Adam Barrow, you see Adam Barrow. Yalla munge hall, yalla munge set behavior, wolatin alal hamada. That's what happened to Jammeh. What happened to Jammeh? Jammeh abused power in this country with impunity. Jammeh talk na fi wa dekabi ma ko mom yalla won ko ne momulo dekabi ken momo Gambia Yaya Jammeh tata faratita dekabi ma ko mom because he power went into his head Kufi Juli interior minister dina la yobu suma 5-star hotel te Yaya Jammeh kan la mo yobu 5-star hotel te Yaya Jammeh su bëgg communiquer sa WhatsApp la mo communiquer mënuta afford direct call sa wa yalla moy bour Yaya Jammeh mu ngi control Guinea. He cannot afford to call international call, normal calling number. Yaya Jammeh is calling WhatsApp. Our connection with them now. There we go. Yalla won na kone amulo dole, mal am dole. Te Adama Barrow, bile sa hell. You should learn from Alpha Conde of Guinea. Alpha Conde lost power within twinkle of an eye. And he won elections in Guinea just like you said you won elections here. E hakilotu. Mbew ya marole dilala. Ali bel lamoy la, ali mal lamoy, bati ali nga taado. Len dam danka. Ku fil ne man ma am doole. Jaay sa doole bi. Yalla bes bula yalla di won ne mom mo la upp doole. Because Italy la supporters all bi ali amada ko atol mu ñon tangoleti. Eteni lo supporters solo albe manya mena da jam ali amere ko atole tamu Gambiati yalla mo amé dole. You keep abusing people. Alpha Conde did the same thing in Guinea. He was torturing people, beating people mercilessly, selling tear gas. One early morning he lost power. What could he do about it? What could he do? Nada. Sembobe mansa tallale bulu nak. Sembeta hadamadi mo bulu. Alal hakilotu. Blaise Compaoré was very powerful in Ivory Coast. Sorry, in Burkina Faso. One day, he was in a restaurant, my son, former president of Burkina Faso. We saw his pictures. He sat in a normal restaurant. And it all is ni bemu kawandole ti hadama dingo bo ni be president yala maku saku yeko ko sa dawda kayra ba jawara wala na fata ay bunya sur alama ne mani ko farka lay ningal ko UDP ngol ma nyana funtila in the street wala la fo NPP ngol fane si la bun kono ni be celebration lo yita makati square wala yita buffer zone ye area soto me alongo they can celebrate and dance and drink the whole night. I care less. All right. But I told them all the farante yaile ni motolo. We PPP komala. So ni UDP ko funte de moto use, then that becomes a crime. One rule for one, another rule for the other. It's not right. This country, more than Adaming, it is going to be very difficult for us to unite. Adam Barrow cannot unite us. Adam Barrow is going to unite. And Adam Barrow, let me advise you. If at all Canada you plan to buy color nuts, please drop that. You dare not to even try that. Stay in your state house, work on your programs and policies to make the living standard of Gambian-Tues better. Forget about apologizing to Ladabo, because that would be an insult. Don't accept that. You go on with your government. Leave us alone. Leave us diaspora alone. We don't want to have any business with you. Don't even reach an olive branch to us. I personally, I can speak for myself. I am not united with Adam Barrow. This guy has said a lot of nasty things to us. And Gambia cannot unite as long as Adam Barrow is there. Gambia is already divided. You guys go your way, we go our way. All right? Just work to develop this country. We want a better education system, a better healthcare system. We don't want you to wait until 3 months election, you go and buy ambulances, provide medicine, give the doctors the resources that they need in our hospitals, reduce the maternal deaths, try to address the cost of living in this country, because you don't have the ability. The country is polarized. Diaspora, I'm not talking about the other diaspora, UDP diaspora, we cannot unite with Adam Barrow. Nobody even tried that. All right? He disrespected us, he called us names. President Alanyandakala role modeled. Even told diaspora every day we say things to Barrow. You know what? Barrow should be the bigger person. You know what? Diaspora can tell you later on, but diaspora bakata we send what? How many billion, how many million dollars we send? All right? Billions we contribute to the economy of this country. 48% to the GDP, remittances. Yemol doyandi. Yemol disrespect. Now what you want. I know what porocho member Canada. Because ninge moyko ka lawyer double apologize them. Mbalo no kwete maloso. Take your apology to yourself. After you keba neng, you kumol be fire. Election over ka for hand, defanga kumol for regretfully. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Ladabo doesn't need your apology. Wallahi, mediamo conclude la janna. I will take some calls. So kutali. Mansa talla manke sino mansati. Ali amira ko nyibe Adama Barrow wati lale. Alala fongol nene. Mansa talla ko koronto. Adama United Democratic Party nafa. Aya jamfa bi Adama moko Adama ka poliso leki kata lawyer double so kono ka atia gaso ije. Dunia lom yela mangoti. Adama Barrow me alon ko abe UDP National Executive. atenen treasury UDP ya nyinya yata ya tombo ya kala flag bearati through that Adama became president because there was no way Adama could become president nata doyle ya tanu at a primary school ning gidi sila ning alota independent ala ni UDP la barako Adama keta president wo Adama baru bi wala ka tiaga so fay loya da wala ko rakon amira ka ba watila wallahi billahi wallahi tallahi at Adama baro watila take this to the bank atol LPP ko la le faratirin bi ali amiral mu nyantongol leti alla ñu wod ala take to the bank man satala bu ko korondo wallahi Adama e jamfa men tututi ñu banko kan today mobe ba fala wi baro ya mera yi ñongonte Adama ya mera ko you are touchable ntele be ñin kalimolu fele UDP online bantaba today alkantol la diamo dol mata ko we are just intol kamfali ngolati man satala mo ngi momo e ñiña ni ma mari jono e manñana mari tiñala UDP Adama Barrow ñiñale ajaratu yam sek wala Adama Barrow ñiña ajaratu am yam sek wala Adama Barrow encourage play application bi ñun men be ka fele wi Barrow bi ñun men be ke face à Facebook auto bi ñu nafikol me yalla ko tudé de also wi Barrow na dal tan ñu nafikol le te kala UDP la candidate ote alaji SDabo le fasa on debo Karim Touré wol UDP cool ilota yela application o safa ajaratu yam sek ay fight e bakale bi Adama Barrow itele ka si iko ga tiaga so le fay loya dagola ko rako ite ko be te watila ngata simbe duma sabe duma man satalla man ke sino man sade bi ni muta ko you are untouchable bi ni la ñong ini la moli amere ko ñongonte ndele be ñi folo jande because it to you we are nobodies ba ila support sol ben diamo moy lalde man satalla man ke sino man sade bi tele ka tiaga so sama loya dabo man kendere completely fo na musol yebe kumboka loya dabo la buko just because of what ni Adama Barrow mo doti aba fala lo support so ngo ni UDP nga ñini ndiro la ke bebe ñini ndiro la bar mo kana UDP ngol nek coyne aduna ñin dunya lon dunyati dron aduna bi soy dundal nga gis yeb wala dina ñin dunya kono de nga try nga dimbale doomi Adama topoto ko bem aga si stage bo xamne mun na njëriñ bopam mom moy turn against your next enemy mu ngi Europe si neegi sey sa def de am nañ leen bàyyi suñ xel yemota ya makoy ya mari topoto fay futa nafa bundato ni wo futa fala hajo jarata akete folo damfu aduna kenyun dunia ngamen fa hadama digol len teni mel kakaja ngoy ko mo kana koronto wallahi masata la bala kitiyo kala le allo se jam fa nyaaw nya masata la bala kitiyo kala le biali amere ka ñongolte ali banko tale na UDP faale ala be kitiyo kala ni UDP te malade ate melade wallahi masata la be kitiyo kala ni UDP te mo kana kamfa UDP ko let's be strong aseme ñaaw nya tumandate mo be tar la baluri wala lu minal ñi la ñi banko kan wallahi za bala fa ñulié ndal nga ñi faali lu jinasi ñi banko kan be bala fa Adama Barrow ye mo le amira ko Adama le boko koronto Adama Barrow bi wala ka tiaga so faylo ya dabola bonko kay dunia Adama Barrow me alon ko ay ñi banko be campaign 2016 ako lawyer dabo mol ma long ay lawyer dabo useless ay dump dunia xalama di wala jawyata way doomi Adama mo mona soxor man muruma ko kon demo foro di ngolati fo yerole be mbala demam fisir wala ya no debo ko xadama di ko fisir wala ya ntano la fam ni nga molje kaajante ka jaaxal ndeman jam fa long jam fa du ya mano akaka nyame fam bari ka xadama di go dol jela individual interest overrides anything Adama Barrow should be the last person ka police order kataka tiaga so fay lawyer da wala ko mo me yalan ko la former boss lon Before it take a lawyer double a boss, lawyer double a boss to follow. Because lawyer double was the UDP leader. You were deputy treasurer. You were answerable to him. Ide fongoy ku ken dol foje ko lawyer double jikiti la wala na ay londi jimara. Momeyo ko be ki just because alkanyo so president yala iko itele ya gagné. Wala mbol bi da support la ikate ka police wol kiji ko ka tiaga so fayala ko la ko. Wallahi mo kana kamfa. Wallahi mo kana niyo kana kuya. Ala ñi audio lu mabo nañi audio lu ala be kiti tela lawyer dabo de usino ñi barote mala te jam fala fa ate jam fala so if anybody want to call me right now so could it's 9 minutes to 2 right now so could bagale it's late here if I will take few calls from the callers that want to take it I'm very emotional about this but UDP Nkulu alenga hakilo mo kana luwati na mokana UDP member mokana NPP go provoke NPP go le rise so ke la tisatol do be bero kam mokana attack ni momo ni be tulun na fam ngajale wande fa ko ay dol duna la to kono that's how it should be but the police all fana ala try ale banko de ko la right respect time will tell time will definitely tell ala nga haklo do it is one of the most painful moments for us. But we will go past this, inshallah. We'll go past this. Alal haklo du mokana kamfa. Adama nala mulu. Kitio bekalade. Na mulu jemel sembo wata Adama Baroti. Like I said, what happened to Alpha Conde today? What happened to Blaise Compaoré? What happened to Mubarak of Egypt? Mana ketela. Why haklo du dunia kono? Yeah. I'll take a few calls, and obviously it's late for people in the UK and in Gambia. There's somebody calling me from the US.
Hello,
No.
Hello, Senator.
Yeah, Jamal.
Let me see Michigan.
Yeah, Mr. Sise, go ahead, please.
Senator, for the understand. Let's move on. One Gambia.
Nafika yadro.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. Honey in the West, every party has their base, their headquarters. The election of the Nabata, their supporters go down there. They go down there for days and weeks at a time from Kadaji, kill a slow and the party leader, kill a polls and the party they got there.
Yeah.
That's what happens in elections.
Yeah.
So the people go to learn that and put out Kadaji, they're not violent. Them are the police will come for you in the right chair. I'm going to give blood attack, blood, and blood thing. You will a party leader, I will build a celebration on. Go down there. So one of the staff of the UDP, when it's actually blameless, like the blame goes both ways. How? Something in the group. You want a business and one thing, that a party in the house. I'll come out of and one that will want to take us by contact on it. It's utter disrespect. Yalong sometimes simply they go to because they have to promote country fan flame of violence. I'm not only. But sometimes come on to a point now when they sister, it can create problems. They promote people like they do that. Learn that one at that won't be done. But it won't see that and go make it just so yabumola. You understand? Police on the net low, you need to play a tambi. But it will cut out the tears of fire and down with the double for the yellow kibal level, more responsible and our former secretary. That's your gas of fire.
Turn out. Yeah.
So this is the end for the air day for but I think it will be a Sunny morning from Gaga, a poor big Gambia, a carpet for billionaires, they are receiving $1. I think they take Gambia only be thinking. I believe, honestly, Marlon make it up, but I don't believe this election is free and fair. It's just plain and simple. How are we going to prove that? That's up to them. Evidence. One day, like I tell people, today, this makes me be more dedicated to UDP than I ever even been.
Yeah.
I would be even more participating. You're not a Gambia. Before I'm more like behind the scenes, contributing financially and things like that. But now I'm gonna be more involved with the party.
Yeah.
It's gonna help with this young generation coming up because this is what these people are doing. It's plain and simple. Tell our friends from man, I've been friends with them since childhood. Basically, they have no sensitivity at all. And you need to respect sort of boy from another the same party. You dialogue our friendship matters. Something like this happens, that you kind of take a step back.
Yeah.
Certain things you shouldn't say it. You understand? Out of respect for you between you and the party, I never post anything to come on taunt. I never do that because none of the some people that I'm friends with, I don't want to drop them the wrong way. Political like the banana. When people are grieving right now, give them the space. But if you can go taunt them, then when they respond, they go look at them, like they was going to be a violent killer. So I'm like, this sort of thing gotta stop. At some point, we have to address this issue. Either it's gonna be whatever way it's has to be addressed. This is what people are missing. Therefore, you cannot just keep taunting the biggest tribe in the country and expect that everything is gonna be okay.
And you know, Mr. Sise, what I don't even understand, why they dislike for Bandinkas. You cannot say everything on the platform. But there are certain people, they just don't like Mandinkas.
Absolutely.
For absolute no reason. But they would want to benefit from Mandinkas. When they hear Mandinka that they can benefit from, they will make use of it. But deep in their hearts, there is so much resentment towards Mandinkas. Look, we have all got life experiences on this thing. We have seen, we have heard words being uttered. Right? You cannot generalize it. Because when you generalize it, then you will be wrong. That's why I don't like generalizing stuff. But why all this hate towards Mandinkas?
But the generalization on your model, but the problem is people that try to act like they're neutral or they're not tribalist. When these things happen, this coded language, they're not coming and attacking it to the core. This is the problem.
Yeah.
So we have to do and even when people want it. I'm very proud.
Yeah.
But come to you for it. There was a time and place, and I'm sure you definitely experience this. Ninga suwa kanofo. Modo ninga mu to tanga manika ko after mo musma from your source. This is what they tell me. Oh, for one is source the boy never civilized store. You hear that?
That's an insult. That's an insult. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I've had this nuance, but I brush it off and let it go. But this happens too often. So now it's really this head again. Because of Barroy making Barroy and I will make it come. Yeah, Jabra will make it $10 to tell him how to play the playbook. He put to the protection when he wants to. He does not care. I don't care. I don't take any kind of apology from this guy. I don't care what kind of apology he gives. He does not mean it. If he's gonna benefit him, he's gonna do it again. He does not mean any word that comes out of that guy's mouth. This guy is a disgrace. It's a disgrace for Gambia, and anybody that supports him will disgrace for Gambia. And we move on. You know, for them, y'all understand? Baby, Gambia, economically, we're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
People are gonna suffer in that country, and they will know it very soon.
Yeah.
So then we should go for the idea for them. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay. We're going to move on at some point, but they need to give people space to grieve because people have put a lot of sweat and toil into this thing. Not a Gambia. So if they feel like they've been wrong, they want to follow the due process. Give them the space.
Okay.
They want to do that.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Cisse. Let me take other callers. Yeah, let me take other callers.
I'm sorry, I'm just like a little.
Yeah, that's fine. There's another caller from the US. I will just take a couple of calls because it's actually 2 a.m. here right now. It's quite late, even though I'm on holiday. Yeah, so there's a caller from the US.
Hello?
Ma'am, Ibenyadi. Alhamdulillah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. You told him, ma'am?
Fatih, US.
Yeah, Mr. Fatih, go ahead.
katofai gameno le katofai lo adabole ajadan tilba follow up kanne wajibe kanne banko kan alama ale kare ka gameno lu ye lo ya nyafitale mata del no make fitna molti ke setan molti bari lo ya men fo kan newspaper bu ka safi because kuna lo tale ako al sali ya del mo fo lo ya lembe banko menin ko follow up lale but ko fo ako al tebung al kanal mola mo tinya al kanal ndirti al kanal slow block
but they will not put us as headlines, you know.
Headline ako al sali ya al falia kaira ale to mor al fa inshallah ale bula mo ale da follow up ke bari menin case ba follow la fa janna abadana dami bar bi ko kafo in tribal sentiment men for in tribal ko wote banko sambala baro have to seek the government people and they will see ni banko betray billahi wallahi taala inya bu kafita this is what baro did to the government people amira aya ken tellela aya ka fangala baro the 2016 if you can remember 2016 and that bi mel ko baro ta kalendela anu mel lo tay ko baro ata kalen lembango ka bi wala jeleta ko ka jelle di bilala 2016 baro yo le ne news kana proxy bango kan if you mira ko bi ab karim tura wol chamfala ne you know ani yuddi bila campaign man ay yawol ajam se kawol su kana ka wol bi baro bol nya ko mandila baro ya fala ko mon if you cheat ne to nya nakare ni wuli ana kar tonya la be lola inshallah gambe non bolo be lola ya mane short a period ani ala ke ne bi me case file la na walo ngal bula luano ma par police le menke you know mo tata regular and yogo kuyai kan yellow sideways ye bula yeta because they are not demonstrating, they are not destroying anything
they were not destroying public property.
Public property is the moment le gambe no le paraje they will get upset because UDP Delta in parallel use ke maltraite because the moyo ye haklo plala ko ina ko ke ko ni sifa kana ni mende ku ya ko mo fengal because they want to use strategy because yalla na ko kol kata nyame say resources coming who have won the elections but ko jimbe mo nekala because gameno ka fala ko UDP mo problem patlet so marngi provoke police ta di rek is start ya fo ya der ko man ta da di start problem wala patil ma problem orke you understand but you know mo ninka fol benda mo bete kenola mo piloti tabe gameno tentola me jayla se bu gamemo mo fon la problème mo fon la bi ini menga chahut ke nyoka akata suruwate akata floti akata mandingo bi ko leje they are so emotional they are insulting mandingas me alon ko ifo ne yale dindi yake nyoka ne bu ke mira mo bu tribe la mari ka mira ko de bo piloti bi ko le timeline olje en dirola but maybe they are so emotional ibe jala la sama inshallah but
abaraka
yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Fadi. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the show here. Sokuta right now is streaming is past 2 a.m. in the UK. Somebody just reminded me that I did promise to play Adam Barola audio. I don't know whether somebody sent it to me. Yes, it was a promise that I made. Maybe I will have to fulfill that promise. They sent me an information here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Farsaho, I didn't see this until you called you not. Farsaho wanted to call in. The person who sent me Adam Barola audio, I don't know whether you can send it. Let's see. Maji. Somebody said I sent you Baro's audio. Where is it? Okay, maybe this one. Maybe, you know. Okay, let's see. Somebody sent it to me. This is Ajaratu Yamandoge Yabo. Okay, Ajaratu Yamandoge Yabo speaking as the national president of UDP. I'll play that audio in a minute. And then we will listen to this. Lamin, I don't know whether if you mind, let me play this audio.
La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ande aja yang mendoji ya bu may wax di wax ak Adama Barrow ndax Adama Barrow yëg nga ñi nga yónni si ñu fekka ñu sa kër Ousseynou Dabo sa biir néeg ba saani ñu tiya gas man de laajte ndax yëg nga ko message bi bugga naa ngeen eggale ko si Adama Barrow man ko gërëm bu baax si loolu gërëm naa la bu baax si loolu te saman la si yàlla ak yonente ba ak seeti jaan
wallahi
saman naa la si yàlla ak yonente ba ak seeti jaan dara desewu la nga yónni ay ndaw ñu ñëw saani ma tiya gas maa ngi toog si biir saal tiya gas fekka ma fa ba suma buti yëpp rocceeku
ndeysaan
suma bakkani mënuma nooy
ndeysaan
suma doom bu jigéen a ngi jógee Banjul ma ne ko ñëwal pik ma di julli timis mu dugga si fekka si ma pare rek di génn dajeeg tiya gas bi daw yeeg riir bi waaye jërëjëf kooka daalaam ak baagam ak yëpp a riir ba saa si yàlla tey ki ñoo waxee yow mu ngi ko gis jërëjëf rafet na trop sa fay boor rafet na
ya
jërëjëf man Aja Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo maa laa wax message bi bugga naa ñu jotal la ko bugga naa ñu jotal la message bi dama ko wax pour ñëpp dégg ko sa nomba yi nag maa leen amee woon xaw ma ñu ngee dox ba tey nga doxul ne ni kon dinaa la si li ma laa wax ma wax la ko waaye jërëjëf sa fay boor bi ak ñun ak man neex na rafet na yàlla mi am pay nag yàlla na dogal
amiin yaa rabbi
yàlla na dogal sama naa la si yàlla
jërëjëf Ajaratu Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo jërëjëf Ajaratu Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo xam nga bu ma doon wax lii fekk dégguma waxi suñu yaay national president of UDP aduna moo gudda tànk tey Adama Barrow mooy yónni police tiya gas ba ñu ngi tiya gas Ajaratu Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo yaa aduna moom sooy dunda lu nekk ngay gis Ajaratu Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo mii ñi ñoo teete Adama Barrow bu mu doon UDP di ko taxawal wóor dëkk bi yëpp te Adama Barrow sañ-sañ mu ne dafa yoon ñëbbu tiya gas loolu dina jig Adama Barrow lii su jig Adama Barrow kon dañoo xam ne lu ñu wax dëgg amut te la nga ñu faal yee jam Adama Barrow however long it takes abe silale Gambianol be bala fala Adama Barrow ñimbanko kam he will have his day. When it's going to be, we don't know. Lidiko jik. Ala mantara jam fand. Anduni ala jama. Ikatale fu iti kamere nyongonte. How many elections did Jammeh win in this country? He even said he was more of a Jammeh lifetime president. Jammeh was 5 far. Atabalanya president ala defense da ko he will rule Gambia for 1 billion years. Ajaratu Yaamu Ndaw Yaabo massa ci coono bi ak ñen ñi ñoo xamne dina tiya gas. Ali Sabari, if anybody wants to seek redress in the courts and sue the IGP, you can do it because it's unlawful for him to use tear gas in somebody's private residence. Lawyer Dabo can even sue the IGP. But I'm not here to advise Lawyer Dabo. He's a legal person. He's a legal luminary. He knows the law more than myself. But I know the little knowledge I have. The police have no power. It's not written anywhere in the Constitution that they can throw tear gas in somebody's private residence. But this is Gambia for you. Hypocrisy didn't go condemn. Hypocrisy mainly come Badu Jeng. Badu Jeng hypocrite la. If they know si bantaba, mo gana ban UDP. They look ban UDP because UDP party sorcerer. They brand this UDP as party sorcerer. This is they na ko wax be waxati ko. All right. So if you can li mo tax do len sani UDP karta, please don't vote for UDP. Dega bi mom dañ ko wax de. Call me emotional. Lu ngeen de wax bu Jammeh brand this UDP's party. So look at this idiot coming to this platform saying Hana Adama Barrow record source. The same people when Barrow and Dabo were in government, everything was cool and dandy. These are the people against in the government, but we call them DSS. No problem at Westfield. You come as the protest. I on Facebook, they were calling Barrow all sorts of names. They've done rap. Barrow munut. You know what? They were not fighting Barrow. When Babali came out here and said, Adam Barrow, in fact, is a full of polla. Babali moko wade. Man wahuma kode. These people turn around and say, you know what? Ndekete ki neku sose. Badu gang, I'm responding to you. That's why you embrace Adam Barrow. You don't write anything negative about Adam Barrow. Okay? Okay? Thank you so much, Ibrahim Mboj. Please call me whenever you're free. I was Jawara's younger victim, and I knew Lawyer Dabo during those days, and he truly knew human rights violations. Sorry. Thank you. So this is the problem. Tegana ajaratu yamuno gego. Badu gen dolen ko gis mu condemn leader. Du comment si leader. Why nonsense mu neka. Like in fact, do yaga sa dina ko block si platform bi Badu Jeng, because you have no use coming here. All right. So Allah baraka bage. I know a lot of people are trying to call, but there's an audio that I am going to play. They said it's Adam Barrow's talking. So that's what I want to play. Lamin wala na mela call shika. Malam for the audio lombang. No, Mamera. Somebody said Ali Adam Barrow audio le kinyanam. I haven't seen it. There's a person who said, I sent you Adam Barrow's audio. Maje. Menko ko Adam Barrow audio kinyanam. Please can you resend it to me? Maje. Adam Barrow audio jare. Somebody send it to me. Adam Barrow audio kinyanam. What is in that audio, sir? Mune Adam Barrow audio from auto. Okay, more than call from Spain. Okay, because he's trying so hard. Okay, I think they sent me this audio right now. Adam Barrow audio. People wanted me to play. Okay, Morola Spain, but caller from Spain. Walaikum salam. Welcome to Banta by Battery and the Lasso Putalenat. You got to the may come within the back. They come within the demanding. The ammo is low. Yeah, Tonya.
Cooking the roller can nip ya. Na media member pattern alcohol. Coming. Alcaraz no bueno consideraba la para que murió como un tono foco en el como. No one day. Entonces más era como documento for Adam Barrow. Katanda lo compare da village. Anybody safo. Ika o wato men meta rogulo kono. Ola bon atina do to exam for how long or do the years wrong. Entonces compare da katandi Adam Barrow ko. Entonces pare da katambi o le mengi. Ana jaxanya fana niye bije ko kadu exam abu jarale wala pour de ban ko doron abu bala firgo men na national adu mba fala ko yara bi de Mario de jubira Adam Barrow against Adam Barrow te yara bi Mario de jubira against mo men yaran ko the security do ko la Gambia yanda tani kamon ete yara bi Mario de jubira yana teloke anu palmale kitete intima men kanami ila kam sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam ko di ba men ka di minani parani gron ko do ko muka fono
no Mr. It told him phone. It told him
basiru kasam
Mr. Kasama UDP platform on Janti. I cannot speak on behalf of every platform, but on Bantaba we will not accept certain languages here. Now long ke come far in, but can I for call book more ala nendiro ni ake be mun na faso to laji. What benefit are you going to get from it?
ila pati membalje bila radi mustirita kunaka masakuna dukula kana muta kamuliba kwa kene man dimoni ko mo mena ni mari be farinje no farama kunoje
Abari ala man sata la ma foko ibn taw jorin la nendi rol fa yo fo. Exactly. Abaraka. So
against some of these people, come on, you cannot just keep quiet.
I know it is very heartening, but yalong alina sabari yamul ajarma yamul ge yabo baro jabile I kumo fa yamanen but I message listen baro. That's the way to deal with these people. Ajaratu yamul jabo spoke very responsibly. Memba kono ay baro haklo bulande ko kunun tolle be ji kunun tolle ne sambanga bango yayi bieti aga so faynante ay kuma koto male fay nama hakilimati naka hakilo use abisila reflect otuta barole bulu. But thank you for your contribution. Alinga nendronte I don't see any benefit from it.
Because of itala kuna miro maybe bajo ya kampaske manika ya kama moshuru ya kama o itala le bajo ya kama kama bari sa fo ko o matinna tol manni ko ni shuru ni sedo menala ko no mata kini ani bi men yakilo nyawal me kendari no fi mo sita hakilo le salon ko amadimo isa mo nyori nyawo nya damita akana ki kanyo dama.
Yeah. Okay, abaraka call. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Nadia Gondol go man lafika Adama Borola voice my, but I don't know which voice Adama Boro. If this is the one with the marable, come on, I'm not going to play that here. I don't know. I'm not interested in that audio because Nadia forum more confirm people are sharing it, people are playing it. They are listening 1 second, they are off. Adama Boro nala for model video. If that's the one, okay, that's the one. Please, please, I'm not going to play that here. Thank you so much because in terms of audio for man na fale jala. So ala baraka bake. Saying colossal album balalale. Lamin Dabo maybe America battle tala. He has tried multiple times, and I'm not taking any more caller. It's 18 minutes past 2 a.m. in the Gambia right now. So I should be in bed right now. Ala baraka, I will take Lamin Dabo right now. Yeah, Lamin, if you can make it very brief because it's late for me now. Thank you.
Yes. Very good. Very late over there. Yeah, and tell us the election with regards to the election results. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense because an example is Kiang East. Near Kiang East, Kiang East, the police station or Bay. That will be it's not even grown. So how comes final results will be that Abu Baru will get 2,000 plus, that Abu will get 2,000 plus. The difference so is just less than 100 votes. Jara is also the same. You go to Yabakunda, all the cities, central body, all the cities in central body. It's not even close between Dabo and Baro. How comes Baro and only by 4 votes? And also to go to lower body and then have this cost so these results, it doesn't really make any sense, because it has never happened in the history of the Gambia since general time of Yoruba still that our opponents would that. Yeah, they from 22 years, yeah, they make our opponents would that. But by this margin, I spoke to a lot of people in the Gambia today, even here, that's what people are saying, something is not right there. It was yes, Baro yes, but by this margin, all of the country, the margin like this, look at Bakau. Can you tell me, you are telling me that that about that 5,000 crores voting Bakau, but Baro also got 5,000 crores voting Bakau.
No, that doesn't make sense. No.
The margin is less than 1%. And Bakau, the same country, police station country, people were celebrating in Bakau, saying that in fact, the police station according to their results, but Baro had a peaceful function in Bakau. Then also Baro and Dabo and Bakau. And one last point is going to be in fact, even before they announced these results, very first result of Makan, Kia Central, and what else? Serepunda. That the state house was already celebrating. But before even IC chairman announced all other they don't combo combo sound like this also now combo is it all you that is also long now that's not the result wrong because the other one is one guy is in this one it's in the US here the other guy is in Gambia currently on holidays we know what the more the science I put more call from State House and we the Bible Baro come south in Baro Sana metal video Baro gonna be Usumala video in fact I social numbers will five but by that I see chairman will announce only 3 areas.
Yeah.
How did these people get ahead of the independent electoral commission like this also announced? I took a more call, I got money for Baruch I just said, we're ahead of the ICCM. Does that even make any sense?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Lamin, Barakabaki, thank you so much. Yeah.
Especially in the Congo and other areas of the country. So, people are in doubt. That's what most people are. I don't find that point is when we talk about this tribalism. I spoke to somebody in the garden today. In fact, I think that's about WhatsApp, the states now called, what triggers me writing this plan? No. Because I'm so tired of this language I'm hearing around. People say, yes, so say. I don't know where has it become a crime to become a source.
Yeah. Lamin Barakabaki, thank you so much for your contribution. Okay, Alabaraka, me program Lamin, thank you for your call. Thank you, all the callers that call in to the show. I'm going to throw the quote in here. Alabaraka, Alama, Yobana Samak Fe, Alama Cairo Sabatit La Bancoka, Alama Teko Sabatit La Bancoka. Mokana discourage, Mokana Kamfa Bake, Ni Kamfa da Fan Juta Yeming, Amanjari Korontosi, Alabe Kitu Teleni Adam Baro Temal. Ntolo diaspora ngan tarol le bonde kanaka UDP fasa. Mankoro Sunya, Manda Mola Fensunya, Tarake Soul, somebody like Sister Jen Bamas. If I be left out, call a Salimasa sister, another Jana Yala mobile phone Sunya Jam. Very expensive phone during this campaign. Abidjan ne Cabri nomination wato. Ayala kuli jamala gala ticket out. In fact, gala ticket of falling sinya fula. Jana Mamas. Because booking ko wato mena. And UDP nomination, he a wrong date letter atata falling. Can you imagine the amount of money she spent to come and witness this? Atara keso ama sunya, a phone hard-earned money. What a tala can think. I'm just giving as an example, but how many diasporans did that? Aliamero bitala can think. What is that can think? What I will advise also, Ndolmandin Kulu, Alenga seeing and fangolo jibe in the mirror. Aleng bedan na jele. To have a word for the wise is enough. Ngo motina la ya fo ko nge konne. Akamta ko tubabo me resista. Ate jibe la ya fo ko malla fitela ite fintale. Modaka. Bari konnante ya me mbandin ko la nyimba ko kan. A sembo barata bake. We are seeing it. But they will smile at you. They will laugh at you. They will even try to even have a relationship with you. That doesn't mean they accept you. I don't know the resentment. I cannot put my head around it, but it truly exists. Probably it's because Mandinkas are the majority. Probably they see Mandinkas always want to be rulers. Mandinkas want to be power. Probably. I'm trying to put out with all sort of permutations. But this is the hard fact. Alingam fongulu jibe and the miro ngan tarambulu fali. Manyana si korna. Mandinga manyana si korna. Mandinga nyanda si ol empresa. Mandingas are one of the most accommodating tribes in this country. Mandingole ka siyo be futu. Alenga fongulu jibe. Konante ya memben kang. Because it only in narrative coin. Juma leka for UDP mo Mandinga patriot, UDP party social. It's sad. And we try to defend that. Like Double defended that. You will never hear anybody call Mama Kande GDC party poll. You'll never hear them say APRC is party Jola. But why did they put this tag on UDP party social? And you think that is not based on hate? We have to say things as they are. When you want to talk about this thing, they said, oh, Shehu Sidley and others are trying to promote polarization of our politics. Have you heard them say that APRC Mujola Patility? But any stigmatization you like on UDP. All right? So, issue. Thank you, Salemas. Issue. But in your name tag, it only for Duma. It a follow Santore. Wallahi ni moman la fila. Ma fo nyanta konnale. But if anan kela taram bulole fo nyanta mari ina mari nyanta to lekla. Alenga careful. Nyim bank control bele dante jam. Alenga careful. Si ko te nyim banko sambala nyaato. But they will come out hypocritically. Wow, we are all the same. Dolbe mo killing leti. You need a banner. They don't mean it. It's lip service. What is wrong with Lawyer Dabo being a Mandinka and leading United Democratic Party? Any tribe can become flag bearer of United Democratic Party if the party chooses you to be. But Alinga tribe, let's remain resolute, let's remain firm. Alinga careful. Let's watch our steps. Alinga hakilut. Being a lot of screenshot all over Facebook, for it's created by a fake account, it's real accounts, but that's all in fact is unnecessary. Why all this tribal hate? Why? And if you want to talk about it, people say, no, Gambia amo tribalism. Gambia man si ko soto. Alanga hakulot. Back. Ntollebe hakulotula. Na jiben kata nyame walatina. I am taking these closing remarks. Niano yananyi audio nyukundu ya janjam forum molkono. I can always defend myself. I am nobody. If anybody calls me tribalist, that's your bread and butter. Degalo nego manga tribalist. Dela childhood, then in Jola boys or lekada. And they are living witnesses. In fact, Nanyi Holiday, one of my best friends came here. My best friend is a Jola guy, he's in Sweden. In fact, Jola Teni Wolekata from childhood, don't you hang around. All 3-4 of them Jola. But in Gambia, the resentment towards Mandinkas, That's what is happening now. Ima UDP kong fengo fenna iko UDP mu mandinka patriotic. But if Badembo ya follow, for Badembo ma vomit from his mouth. Badembo just said. Badembo said it. Adama Barola campaign. Adama never came out to condemn it. Adama yenyu formula ke state house. Siaka jata wol nga fo banda bala many times. Iko nyi sidolu malafi UDP la. So be menkela. Itol basa nyi sidolu be gang up against UDP. What be ke kanja. What banko sambala de. Ninga keta fanan. Tonyate tar la court. So ndolle ben fongol koros la. Ngam fongol taram bululu jibe. Ngam ko nga jibe. Better na jere. The word for the wise is enough. Alingan taram bululu jibe ngam fongol korosi. That's what we can do. Momanya na sido hate la. Bari niye moy resentment melanko, you cannot explain it. That's why it's going to be very difficult for this country to unite. Divisional kettle already. This country is hugely divided today than it was in 2016. All because of Adama Barrow. Because he wanted to cling on to power. He has divided us. I am not part of any nonsensical, fake unity campaign. Let nobody draw me into it. I will not, if anybody even try to bring it on my timeline, I'll block you. I will have zero tolerance for that. I am not united with Adama Barrow. He doesn't need me, I don't need him. I don't care, he can have billions, I don't give a toss. Adama can ride in flashy cars, I don't care about him. Nindol be fadam pita bankole kono. Adama na la nyim president ya biya be fala la balo be baba be kala babal. Ninte fana nim fadam balo be kala bal. Fusamante ya be alalaya. But I don't need anything from him. Nada. Na kujani na dura mo ba domo la janne. Atela la 150,000 ayadom. Pala mami na ka fisayati andi adama mo fisayati di mam fisayati. We are all the same. Fusamante ya be alalaya. Har jawol le ka fata. Pala mami ko adama fisayati antol tide. All right. So, okay, let me just block this idiot. Okay, there's another idiot gone. Muru Adams, you're gone from this platform. So I save you trouble. Okay. Or maybe I blocked the wrong person, sorry. Maybe the wrong person to block. Sorry. I am Hamgalallah. What I want to say on Bantaba is my view, and I'm fully entitled to it. If anybody wants to go and write, go to your Facebook Live and say something. There is entrenched tribalism in this country. I will repeat that 1,000,000 times if I could. All right. I live here. I'm here right now. I said this on Freedom Radio in 2016, 2017, when I was in physical education. Gambians voted on tribal lines. I was in UDP then. And some people said they were not happy. This election is purely tribalistic. And you know what? The notion that they have UDP party sorcerer, that's the hate. They voted against UDP because of that. I will repeat it 1,000,000 times if I could. There is underlying resentment against Mandinkas in this country. Let nobody tell me what I should say. People will be economical with this. It is the hard fact. I have seen people celebrating Barrow. You know Barrow is incompetent. You were against Barrow when Barrow and Lawyer Dabo were together. Which also what happened. You were the ones criticizing the coalition government. We have your screenshots, just like we have our screenshots. All right? You were against this coalition government because you said Lawyer Dabo was the de facto president. When the split happened, you embraced Barrow. How do you explain that? If that's not resentment towards a party that you perceive as party source, what can it be? If I even said in any platform in the Gambia, I will repeat this. We have seen you celebrate Barrow, didn't we? Today, Lawyer Dabo came out and appealed to his supporters that nobody should cause commotion in this country. Hypocrites went and blamed UDP, even when the party leaders spoke and said we should peacefully go back to our homes. That message should have been amplified on your timelines. But what they did was, UDP is trying to put Gambia into flames. Even when our party leader said we should all go back home. What can the party leader control people going to his? Like Fatou Toure said, Ker Fatou, like Nima Kamara said, UDP supporters have always been gathering in Lower South. You saw police for the first time using tear gas in Lower Dabo's house. Suleiman Bokarba of PDIS, even though I don't agree with him, he condemned that. How many of you went on your timeline to say that what the police did against Lower Dabo is wrong? You are all muted. Police, we have seen police manhandle a woman in this country, which is against the law. No police have a right to beat a woman. If you arrest somebody, take the person to the police. If you have evidence, charge the person, take it to police. Is that not what SRFAL repeated time and time again during the TRRC testimonies? It repeated itself today. I have the video here. Police in Yunge door jigen. Diko door ak patin. The videos are there. How many of you will go on your timeline? You know why you will not condemn it? Because it's done to UDP supporters. Man legi, I'm not going to joke with anybody on this. Kubuga neka sumahre, neka sahare sumahre. Kubuga densa yon, damal sa yon. Nobody feeds anybody here. Can do, can feed. We are all adults, we are all independent, we have all can live our lives. Why deganak for you wahanteko. What is happening in Gambia is pure injustice. And it's all tribal. Let nobody even try to tell me this is not tribal. It's tribal. We know it. So don't try to graze my blood veins. This thing, we are all the same. It is all lip service. What we say in our houses, what we say in our private calls, doesn't reflect on public space. I am a living example of it. When I was on Freedom, I was MJ. Somebody told me, hey, mandama for me your source, all of them. When it was found out that my name is Sekou Sedili, I'm not even that, the person withdrew from me. I'm not going to name the individual. Why mom hamna? Hey, mandama for me your linga. What has changed? Why all this garbage resentment against Mandingos? I'm going to draw this here. So what I say on Bantaba, and like, you know what I will not accept right now? My views here, if anybody attacks me, I will fire back. Politics is over. If anybody attacks me for my views on Bantaba, I will fire back. I have all the time. If anybody wants to go low, I will also go low. All right? I don't control what people say. You can write against, I have seen a lot of timelines people write. I don't control anybody what they say. This is our platform. I don't condone insults here, but I'm fully entitled to my opinions here. If you disagree, go and write something, say, no, I don't believe in tribalism. But for me, that is my view, and I base it on evidence. I don't just talk. There is a big, big resentment towards Mandingas here. Big. And you know what? You guys are in the diaspora. Today, I talked to a lot of ordinary people here who told me exactly the same thing. Ordinary Gambians. I'm just from the Manjai Bureau. I wish you could hear what some of those people are saying. Some of you who are saying there's no tribalism. They said, you know what? You think people are fools? And I saw people even wrote it on their timelines. This is not a vote for Barrow's competence. It's a vote against UDP. And what is the reason? Because you don't vote against UDP because it doesn't have policies and programs, because it doesn't have capable people like Olidiba Wada. Even Olidiba Wada said it. Olidiba Wada said it when a lot of platforms, how many times did that Olidiba Wada repeated that in her interviews? Please, nañ leen bàyyi naxante bi. Lord only Diba has repeated that countless times. Mu ne moom si boppam bu mu doon ñëw UDP gars yi ne lu tax nga join UDP party social. Is he lying? So what don't you call that resentment? Keep voting for Barrow because you don't want party source. Keep voting for Barrow because you don't want quality. And Gambia suffers because Barrow cannot transform this country. Barrow doesn't have what it takes. Under Barrow, prices of commodities will go up, corruption will be high, dropped. 2 days ago, they sold me in fact, sorry, where I'm living here. The drug squad, drug before Flanega, driver be monema, gis nga goody guy fi lañ dé ñew génné drogue bi de ko jaay. Gambia pour mu unite dina difficult, mal len ko wax, not on the Barrow. Yes, they are saying election is over, let's move on. It's not going to be easy. We will not unite on the Barrow. Mal len ko wax. Another president, it can happen. And that president should be, whoever that person will be, may take leadership. Under Jawara, we were united because Jawara was not tribalistic. Jawara didn't have tribalism. You all sat here and saw Barrow inviting Fullers to State House, Sarah having meeting with the Sarakule community, having meeting with Balantas Ibrahim Silla and the other interior minister. If that's not tribalistic tendency, what is it? This campaign was run, Barrow's campaign ran on tribalism. And tribalism paid off for him based on the results that they declared. Alen kakari ñoo nani bu ñoo naxante nga smile ak nit ya fengo ko ya kanule, but deep in ima umari kanu for who he is or who she is. Why when the person has an opportunity, like, okay, I want to benefit from that opportunity. And this is my view. I'm fully entitled on UDP Online Bantaba. Hold me to account for it. Keep my audios. I will not be apologetic over what I said here. Because I believe firmly in it. It's not only me who carries this view. I'm the one saying it, but it exists. Okay? All right? So Allah barakabaki. Thank you so much. Good night from my end. Allah barak. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Allah barak. I'm good to go. Allah barak. Thank you. Yalo, there is another fool here. This fake profile. Gambia is already united. I don't know whether you understand basic arithmetic. If, let's say, for example purposes, allowing fraudulent election results, let's take that it's true. It's 53%, 100 out of 53. You tell that majority of Gambians rejected Adama Barrow. How many people rejected? 47% supposedly rejected him. That's a big chunk of the population that want him to be president. All right. We are not united. We are so polarized. And even if it is the 27, 30%, it's a big chunk of the population. All right. And it's not going to be easy for us to unite. You go with your hypocritical Jamfala group you think you're inviting. You know, Satan more than Ndaje. We will sit down here. We will see how this whole thing is going to pan out. Barona la mulu da male fomina duna nyole be nyosabala palasola. The distribution, hanata if we reach there. You might be a minister carried. You might be a director because it's a coalition of many people. APRC people have their interest there. Executive, Rambo and others. NRP, PPP, all the independents that endorse Barrow, all the former UDP members, they're all going to look for something, right? Hopefully, affair be nearnak. All right, we'll sit down here and enjoy. All right, Allah baraka back. Thank you. If you are part of the platform that I mistakenly blocked you on Bantaba, please send me a message privately and I will unblock you. And I think I blocked somebody mistakenly, Mauro Yafa. I will try to unblock you tomorrow. Mistakenly, I wanted to block somebody else and I blocked you because right now we will not have a lot of tolerance. Politics is over. We will have very little tolerance in allowing people coming here doing some comments. They will be blocked straight away. Go to your NPP, go to your Adama Barrow coalition and enjoy and allow us to be on our platform, have peace and quiet. That's the message I have for you. You are on your own, we are on your own, we are on our own. We don't belong to the same camp. All right. We have nothing in common. The only thing we have in common is Gambia. But in terms of ideas and way forward, you are not even welcome here. If you want, don't watch this platform. Go and develop the Gambia. All right. You have a lot of work to do and leave us to talk to ourselves. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast in a few seconds. It's 9 minutes to 3 a.m. right now in the Gambia. Thank you for being here. We will try to have a couple of programs this week on European Online Banter if time permits. For the first time today, I have witnessed stability in electricity. I thought before this program terminated, light would go off, but yeah, it seems now it's tried. But I'm sure tomorrow morning we will not have electricity here. And by the time we wake up in the morning, there'll be water. There'll be no water. Again, we will struggle. Allah Barakah. Good night.